Was ist das? Is that yours?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Just recording. Because everybody was, see now everybody's gone. Oh, we're here, but there was a whole bunch of people here talking, so I put it on this, because sometimes you start going into stories about stuff. And I keep saying, we were in the car the other day, and she was talking all about Mamo and where they were born in Odessa, and who came from white Russia, and who came from black Russian, and I don't know, all this stuff. And all of a sudden I went, I have a recorder. I should be recording this because I'm going to forget it all. Well, I had no battery in the recorder, so of course now I've forgotten it all already.
Your mom and dad went over and got Beth. After Carl passed away, went over and got Beth and brought her home. And then she and I met Janet and went down to see Uncle George in California. And that's what your dad said. You should take a tape recorder across Montana with your aunt.
Oh, yeah.
Because down this road in
All the way across
1920,
Montana. It was just fascinating.
and of course we never did.
No. Well, I was telling Kathy, I always said I'm going to take a tape recorder to Aunt Martha. And so I did one day, but if we'd had this, she wouldn't have known, and it would have been fine.
Right.
Those were the kind, and you push, play, and this.
Yeah.
And
Well, Beth wouldn't talk into me.
no, she stopped. She would just quit.
Yeah.
And she was the only last one that knew all the stories.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this time together. Thanks for this family. Thank you for just the love and support we have for one another. We thank you for Margie and for being able to celebrate her birthday here together. And we pray that you will just bless this wonderful year for her, and we pray that you bless this food that we're about to receive, and bless our time together. In your son's name, amen. On the dresser. She's walking by. She sees something. She backs up like this. Here's a pair of her panties on the back of her jacket. I've been there all day long. Nobody said boo to her. Excuse me, ma'am, you got a pair of panties on your back. Might want to take care of that.
I can't believe no one said anything.
I can't.
And you know what? I don't know that I would have said anything. I would have said, oh, that poor old woman.
Didn't she say she didn't go back to this place? She wouldn't go into the bank for like a year.
It was that like a sweatsuit. She's got this
Nylon.
It's just
and obviously it'd been in the dryer.
Static electricity. And
Cat, remember that
Big old
that
panties.
time down in Arizona when you asked me to go back to the car and grab some of your clothes? So I go back to the car, we're at a hotel, and go back to her car to grab some of her clothes, and jeans, and I walk by these two guys, and what falls out of the clothes? Some of them are like
My underwear.
red, bright red undies right there. And these guys look at me and they're like, what do you say? These are my wife.
yeah.
See my wedding ring? Oh,
Remember,
Hi guys.
I know.
oh.
Hey, together we didn't do well. If they'd put our grades together, we wouldn't have had a 3 point. No, that's not true. We didn't do that badly.
I usually take them too late.
I seriously wonder, because when I
By now
didn't make
they
my
kinda have
grades
all these
the first semester,
Oh, they do.
the second semester,
But that's
I was 1/10 of a point
The one we sold most was a
below being initiated.
really?
And that was my own fault. I thought I had an A, not an PE, and so I didn't go to class for a while.
Yeah.
And she knocked me out of B because it
It was
was
hard enough time
not
to do
an
this
A, a B, whatever, point something. Anyway, so they actually petitioned the national sorority to see if they could initiate me anyway, because the house had never had anybody that close. Because those are the days when you didn't make exceptions.
Right.
Those were the days when the rule was the rule, and
Policy was policy.
yes,
Well, yeah, I said,
and they were right. They were right.
But I didn't make my grade second semester.
taking your food.
Do you remember when we'd go to your folks' house for dinner? And the next thing, Chelsea was in the kitchen, and she wasn't supposed to be there. Like, ham juice is dripping off.
Yeah, but not, it's a good thing
And,
she wasn't.
and May said, you know what, leave her there.
That's right.
Leave her up on the floor. And every time we went there afterward, it was very hard to keep her out of the kitchen. She thought that was the treat of all time.
Was it Chelsea that I used to give her, spit her in the back on the steps, and pretty soon she's sound asleep?
Uh-huh.
She was sweet.
And your dad would sing to her and she'd howl. Do you remember that?
I would too.
He'd hit a certain note and she'd be sitting beside him. And she'd go.
Head.
All right. Your mother and I used to sit. There was a thorny bush. What was it called?
It was a crabapple tree.
No, the ones by the apartments, the thistle.
Oh, cockleburrs.
We called them cockleburrs. And they were like little things on this bush with spikes. And the women had come from visiting people at the hospital in their fur coats. And stand down in the corner to get on the bus to go home. And we'd sit behind the bush, throw these cockleburrs on these women's fur coats.
And you would stick to them.
And then they'd get on the bus and leave. Wait for the next one.
Nice women did that. Can you believe that? All dressed up in their hats and gloves and everything.
People visiting their family members at the hospital. You gotta love that.
In their fur coats.
Their fur coats, yeah.
Another way to get that on, I'm sure, was to cut it off.
That's right. That was
Nobody
over
got
there.
caught.
Bob, there were a bunch of us one time on one side of a building throwing apples from an apple tree over the building onto Bellevue Way as the cars were going by. And so we all got Bob to throw one. Bob throws one, and the next thing we know, this motorcycle guy goes around the corner with a big splash on his windshield. He says, "Who did that?" And 50 kids pointed to Bob.
Oh no.
What was on the windshield?
What's that? An apple that Bob had thrown over the...
During summer school, we'd always throw plums at the buses going down the hill. Baby cherry crest. We'd hide between the houses, and we'd each have, like, same thing, about 4 plums.
Yep, yep.
All right.
It was kind of neat. When we drove in, I took her up past her house, the old house up there. I said, "Yep, that's where little Dougie spent Christmases."
To grab all the meat that we're going to eat, so.
Remember that Christmas?
There's chicken ones also coming.
We all went out.
Another combo.
Snow.
Well, you guys
The
can
5
start.
of us went out there.
Thanks. How's
Throw
that?
snowball the cars.
Great. Thank you.
All the time, right there on Indian Channel weekend.
All of a sudden, that car stops.
And I think Dawn's
Oh, no, we peppered
sit
the
there.
Green one.
But here,
No,
wait a
snow
minute.
was-
I haven't even
snowball.
The police car thing?
Yeah. Snowballs.
Right there on Beacon and Indian Trail, right?
Yeah.
And we were hiding behind all the bushes. We thought we were going to be really cool. We'd thrown a few, lobbed a few out there. And then that one time we all had like 2 or 3 right in front of us.
In the middle of my back.
And we jumped out like we were the coolest thing ever.
Like right
Everybody just went, I remember that star just going on the side of the car, just going,
I didn't know how to sit up, so I was kind of laying down.
and we just, I got to the first bush and I just sat down. I just sat there. That car drove right past. I was like, yeah, and all the rest of them were running up the street. We had to find Julie. Julie was clear down past Balboa. She went past the house all the way on the other side of the beach.
And nobody got caught.
Jill Smith's house.
None of us got caught.
Well, Bob,
I think that's the big
no,
combo.
that's right.
Yeah,
That was
nobody
over.
got
Yeah, Bob. We
Some of them have, like Don says, road rash. Some look like they're brand new. So we bring them home, and so we had
Well,
finally collected that
they
half a
can-
box, you know, or whatever. They were
Yeah,
8 or 9.
somebody gave 'em to me.
Don washed them all off and
Oh, nice.
put them in a box with his
They
birthday
can-
card.
They can lose with one hit just as well as they could
Oh, yeah,
lose with 10.
that's right.
I went into Wide World of Sports because I hadn't bought any new ones for 3 years, which tells you a lot. I never lose them because I can see where they land.
Perfect.
So, no.
Well, hey, it's better than being clear out here. If you can see them, that's good.
There's some good and some
That's
bad.
right.
There you
Some
go.
good, some bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I went down to Wide World, and I like the pearly ones, the crystals,
The crystals.
just because you can identify them.
Oh, yeah.
No other reason. And I like the white crystals. So I went down and I looked.
Is that the peanut butter?
I looked
Well,
all
this is the
around.
cookies.
$40
No, that's all right.
a box, $30 a box. And here were my crystals, white,
Yeah.
$9.95 for a dozen.
Perfect.
I said that'll work just. No, that was for
They won't give you 2 dozen.
3 sleeves for 12 balls, right?
Anybody want peanut butter?
Nine.
No,
Three
thank you.
sleeves would be nine.
Trees would be
4
9.
sleeves then.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Sure.
Anyway, they were
Don't tell them
they
that.
were on sale and they were
Don't let
among
them
the
have
cheapest.
those.
I know.
And
Oh,
then I
yours?
look in my Golf for Women book,
those are
my
just the-
magazine every month,
Like the best.
and the ads are just hilarious. This one goes the farthest. This one has the
yeah.
most spring. This one bounces the highest. This one does this, and then you turn the page, and ours goes the
Ours goes
farthest
better.
and straightest and
Well,
bounciest for the casual golfer.
Funny.
But she never showed up at the lake without, when we were there with our dog, she came in the door with a dog treat for all 3 of them.
yep. She
And a
always
watermelon.
did. And a watermelon, that's right.
Always had watermelon,
Yeah, and a lot of times grapes, but always a watermelon.
And
And we
donut holes.
clean her room,
Oh, yeah, donut
and we,
holes.
we dust, sweep the walkway and the deck. And then when we walk in, put down her suitcase, sweep the patio, sweep. I said to Janetta one day, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
And she said, well, we've got to do it because, you know. I said, let's give her something to sweep.
Yeah.
So we did. She walked in the door, do you know how? But she did sweep it.
She just liked something to do. She
That's
come that
probably-
was puttering.
That was
I think that was her way of
routine,
puttering.
probably.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, but she expected it done first.
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh, yeah.
I remember sitting there and not.
This was a museum
Yeah,
piece. I mean,
yeah. This was a beautiful wooden boat.
We
But,
were
oh, that
scared
was
anyway, and we were here.
and nothing. You knew that boat was going to explode.
And you never found it, did
No, we never did.
No, we
The
can't.
funniest part is that you were all grown adults.
that is the question. Tell the story.
With children, and you're worried about the grandma coming down the dock as you're hiding your smoke cigarettes behind the counter.
Oh my God, it's Momo. That's all right, Mark. You and I were probably
Can't be
hiding
smoking.
our
I'm
junk.
25 years old. Crap.
I know it. No.
Then around that corner, she said, where does everybody go after a meal?
Oh, that's right.
Well,
We're
then
right
that's
over
on
here.
her.
Right over here at the end of the dock. Oh my God.
Oh,
So
that
funny.
was so funny.
Exactly what I was thinking, Mark.
Yeah.
Then we were adults.
Oh my God, it's Momo.
I'm 25. I'm having to smoke.
We were 35. You guys were around.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's even worse.
We've laughed about, I mean, and, you know, Greta wasn't mean or anything. No. Except that she didn't like the fireworks. You know, and it scared her to death. And so we tranquilized her. In the bathroom we had at the lake, the little bathtub was just a little tiny kind of triangular square thing. And so she would run in there, and I mean, this was a Shepherd Husky, so this was a big dog, and she would climb in there, and then she'd curl up because she felt protected all sides around. Well, you know, those of us, we knew that was fine, but every once in a while somebody from someplace else on the lake would come to visit, and then they'd say, can we use your bathroom? Yeah, it's right there. We'd forget that the dog was half tranquilized in there, and so they'd go in and close the door, and all of a sudden you'd hear, ah! They turned around, and here's this big dog laying in the bathtub.
And it was a little room.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
tiny. Shut the door and she was right there.
Yeah.
When we were in Mexico, there was a shower.
When we had that eating bar.
Oh, in the back?
Yeah. Into the grapes. Remember squirting the grapes up there?
I don't remember that.
On the varnish you guys had on the wood, on the varnish, and we had the grape stains
Grape
up.
juice
Grape
varnished up there.
That's cool. The grape juice stuck on the varnish. All these little bubbles started forming.
Oh no!
Ah, what's that? Remember? Dawn and Dad are like, hey, what the? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about it.
Got some bad varnish up
What are you
there.
talking
You're on the roof trying to find us.
Looks like you guys didn't finish that very well last time, did you?
Must be talking like me. Do whatever you guys do. We gotta go swimming. Let's go.
Turn out
We sat there
paper
for
on the
like,
top to find
I don't
the
know how long we sat there that one day just sitting there with grapes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's really cool.
You know, Julie
And they
said,
got varnished over. When
Oh, yeah?
they redid it, they just varnished right over.
No,
it,
did
so
they?
then
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were like, yeah, that's pretty
Julie
cool.
said not
And they were
too
sitting.
long ago.
Oh, go ahead. No, because the funny part is sort of sitting there, and then the only thing that stopped us is that Eric Lee was coming around the corner. We're like, oh shit, we gotta go hide. So we ran.
They made him eat dog
Otherwise, we'd still been sitting there going, this has destroyed the whole ceiling. But we were just like, there's Eric, we gotta go.
You guys were so mean to him.
They made him eat dog food.
Yeah.
No, dog treats. Look,
Oh, okay. There's the good stuff.
Look at makeup. So you want to play with us? Yeah, here, eat one of these.
Who was this? Eric Lee. Poor Eric.
Julie said to me the other day, or said to your dad, don't you remember replacing the screen in the girls' bedroom a lot? And John said, no. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, well, we used to go to the store and buy candy. We'd sneak home and we'd torn the corner out of the screen in the window and put the candy in there and then walk in the back door and go in the bedroom.
I think that was a Julie Chris.
Kathy doesn't remember.
That was a Julie and Chris.
Yeah,
I don't
Julie
mean
and
Julie
That's 'cause
Chris.
we're
I mean
getting
Julie
old.
and Chris.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
It was a
But-
Julie and Chris. that did
Like, I
that.
don't remember.
I think it was Julie and
I do remember that. You guys had, there was a little corner, you just like tuck it in there and then walk through the back door and then it would be in the bedroom when you got in there.
I really don't remember.
Yeah, I think
Because we
Julie
put like the
and
sugar
Maybe
babies
Julie
back
Chris.
in there and stuff like that. Those bag of sugar babies hit right through the little screen. It was good. I was in
dumb
on
enough,
that.
I just walked through the. I just stuffed them in my shirt and walked through the house versus cutting the.
And that,
Well, maybe it
I didn't
wasn't
think any
you.
of them went up there.
But I was in on that. I'd give them my 10
Chris went
cents.
up. She was devious.
A couple pixie sticks and a little sugar baby bag. Yeah. I just wait for him to come back. It gets me like, she's like, I'm like, yeah. I mean, go back like we're going to my room and then down the hall and there, like, yep, score. Go back into my room, top bunk. That was good. Pixie stick. Yeah.
We'd all be up there and it'd be bedtime for the kids. 7 of them. Go get your pajamas on. Get ready for bed.
Good strokes.
7
Nice job.
kids go get their pajamas on. Did you brush your teeth? No.
Did you go to the bathroom? No.
Okay. Did you get your drink of water? No. Okay, go do that. So an hour later, finally one of the dads said one time, it's the same routine every night. Put on your pajamas, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom,
Get
and
your
get
drink
your
of water.
drink of water. And these kids are 7 and 9 years old. we still have to tell them to do every single thing.
Yeah.
So we go through the whole rigmarole. Then Carl would decide it was time to wrestle.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Let's tease the kids. Let's hook 'em. So they run at me and climb on my back and roll around on the floor. And so that would go on for 10 minutes, and then he'd say, okay, it's bedtime. They're sweating. They've all got perspiration, red-faced, ready to kill them. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Bedtime now.
That's funny because I get that all the time.
I bet because you wrestle around with the kids too.
All the time. All the time.
Could you do this in the morning, maybe, instead of 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah, because we'd send them to bed and then we'd have to come 3 or 4 times to take them to quiet.
Yeah. Well, and then the dads would,
Oh, yeah.
the dads would take turns going in and tell them to be quiet. Yeah. Okay, Carl, it's your turn. Okay, Don, it's your turn. Okay, Don, it's your turn.
Turn around. Go to sleep.